Hey everyone, welcome. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here for today's explainer. Look, if you're the kind of focused learner who just wants to cut through all the online noise and get straight to the facts, well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're laying out a complete step-by-step blueprint on how to make money literally just by recommending products. We're going to break down the nuts and bolts of Amazon affiliate marketing, leaving absolutely no stone unturned. The goal? For you to walk away with a clear, actionable strategy.
Earn money while you sleep? Yeah, I know. I know it sounds like the ultimate online cliche, right? But let's actually validate that dream for a second, because in this specific context, it is completely grounded in reality. And honestly, the best part, you don't need to be some sort of tech genius. You definitely don't have to create your own products, and you absolutely do not need to run expensive ad campaigns.
The core concept here is just beautifully simple. You're just recommending things that people are already buying every single day. That's it. That's the engine driving Amazon affiliate marketing. You point someone toward a product, they buy it, and boom, you get a cut. But hey, before you rush off and start dropping links everywhere, I really need you to stick with me. Why? Because there's this one single critical mistake that almost every beginner makes. A mistake that'll completely ruin your earnings before you even see your first dime. I'm going to reveal exactly what that is and how to dodge it a little later in this explainer. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll cover what Amazon Associates actually is, then how to start earning, where to share your links, that one critical mistake I just mentioned, some pro tips for success, and finally, getting paid and next steps. All right, section 1. What is Amazon Associates? Connecting buyers to products. So Amazon Associates is literally one of the oldest and most trusted affiliate programs on the internet. And yes, it is completely free to join. When you sign up, Amazon hands you these special, unique tracking links that are tied directly to your account. You share that link, someone clicks it, and if they buy a product within 24 hours, Amazon pays you a commission. So here's the absolutely crucial takeaway. You don't ship anything, you don't process returns, and you don't have to deal with angry customers asking for refunds. Amazon does all that heavy lifting. Your only job in this whole ecosystem is just to be the bridge, connecting buyers to the products they already want. Moving right along to section 2, how to start earning. The sign-up process. Getting started is incredibly straightforward. You'll just head over to affiliateprogram.amazon.com and create your account. You're going to need to enter your platform info, which basically just means showing Amazon where you actually plan to share your links. That could be a blog, a YouTube channel, or a really solid social media page. Once you're in, you can start generating your tracking links. But hold on, look closely at step 4. You actually need to make 3 qualifying sales before Amazon officially reviews and permanently approves your account. This means you can't just sign up and sit around waiting for magic to happen. You've got to start creating content right away to hit that 3 sale threshold.
Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is the sheer variance in how much you can earn depending on what you're actually talking about. Amazon pays anywhere from a 1% all the way up to a 10% commission. Look at the top there. Luxury beauty can pull in up to 10%. Meanwhile, video games sit way down at just 1%. This proves exactly why your strategy matters so much. Think about it. Promoting a $10 gadget at a 3% commission earns you a whopping 30 cents. But promoting a $300 skincare set at 10%, that earns you $30 for the exact same amount of effort. Promoting higher value items in the right categories is absolutely vital.
Let's anchor this with a concrete example just to put things into perspective. Imagine you recommend a $500 camera. It falls into the electronics category, right? Giving you a 4% commission. That is $20 directly to you for every single person who clicks your link and buys. If you can get just 50 people to buy that camera in a month, maybe through a really well-ranked review, that is a cool $1,000 payout from just one solid product recommendation. Incredible, right? Up next, section 3, where to share links, meeting your audience where they are. The secret sauce here is meeting your audience where they already hang out. You've basically got 4 main pillars to work with. First up, blogs and websites. Think along the lines of in-depth product reviews or those classic top 10 lists. If someone is Googling Best Coffee Makers 2025, I guarantee you they already have their wallet out. They just need you to tell them which one to buy. Second, YouTube channels. Reviewing a product on camera builds massive, massive trust, and you can just drop the link right in your video description. Both blogs and YouTube convert incredibly well because the viewers are actively searching. They have super high buyer intent. Third is social media. Platforms like Pinterest, for example, are fantastic for driving long-term traffic. And fourth, email newsletters. If you've built an email list, you literally have a direct line to an audience that already trusts you, which means your conversion rates are going to be through the roof. Now we arrive at section 4, the one critical mistake and why most beginners fail.
Listen, if you take away absolutely nothing else from this explainer, let it be this. Trying to sell to everyone just makes you noise. Seriously, if your website recommends a gaming laptop on Monday, a set of spatulas on Tuesday, and then a pair of running shoes on Wednesday, you are going to completely confuse your audience. When you try to appeal to the whole wide world, you end up resonating with absolutely no one. Let's look at how these two approaches stack up against each other. On one side, we've got the classic beginner trap, selling to everyone. It just creates a mess of noise. On the other side, we have the actual blueprint for success, targeting a highly specific niche and building real expertise. The most successful affiliates out there pick one specific topic, like home gym equipment or maybe baby products or even vintage audio gear. When you go deep into one area like that, you become an authority. And let's face it, people trust an expert's opinion way more than a generalist. Pick your niche first, and those trusted recommendations will naturally lead to way higher conversions.
Okay, let's pick the energy back up and move to section 5. Pro tips for success and maximizing your earnings. I'm going to rapid fire these, so stay with me. First, target buyer intent keywords. Use words like best, review, or versus. Second, focus on organic SEO traffic from Google. It's completely free, and a post you write today can literally compound and earn you money for years to come. Third, always disclose your affiliate links. It's actually legally required by the FTC, but honestly, more importantly, transparency builds immense trust with your audience. Fourth, dig into Amazon's data dashboard. Track what's actually getting clicks so you can double down on what works. And fifth, and guys, this is the big one, consistency. Most people just give up after 2 months. The real secret to winning the long game here is staying incredibly consistent for 6 to 12 months before that exponential growth really kicks in.
Finally, section 6, getting paid and next steps, reaping the rewards. So here is how the money actually hits your bank. Amazon operates on a 60-day timeline. Say you make a sale in month 1, let's call it January, you're going to go through a 60-day waiting period across month 2 and month 3. Your payment will finally arrive right around late March. I know, a bit of a wait, but the great news here is the threshold. Amazon only requires you to earn $10 before they pay you out, making it super accessible for beginners. And they offer totally straightforward payment options, usually via a direct deposit straight to your bank account, or if you prefer, through Amazon gift cards.
Wow, we have covered a ton of ground today. You know what the program is, how to sign up, the absolute power of picking a niche over general noise, and exactly how the payouts work. But you know what? None of this knowledge matters if it just sits in your head. The best time to start building your audience and sharing recommendations was yesterday. The second best time? That is right now. Pick your niche, set up your platform, and just start creating content that genuinely helps people make smart buying decisions.
So my final question to you is this. Are you going to act on this today? Because serious people get serious results. Thank you so much for your focus and for learning with me today. If this explainer brought you some value, please smash that like button, subscribe so you never miss out on our structured guides, and go ahead and share this with a friend who might need a little financial spark. Keep building, stay consistent, and I will see you in the next explainer.